Hey friends, happy Monday. Happy beginning of the week. Welcome to my live. And if you happen to be watching later, welcome to the replay. Real quick, if I need to apologize, my front facing camera is doing some of the flickering. I've played with a few settings, I've restarted, and it still does it. So bear with me. But I won't be using this front facing camera for long. But again, I wanted to apologize for any weird flickering. Once you hop on tonight or once you hop on the replay later, say hi in the comments. Tell me where you are watching from. Also want to let you know I'm live in 3 locations this evening. So if you hear me refer to a comment that you don't see in your comment feed, that person may be viewing and commenting from a different platform. Also, if you are watching from my private Facebook group, if you wouldn't mind clicking the permission link in the description of the video, that just allows StreamYard to pin your profile name and pic to your comment. You can choose whether or not to click that link, but if you don't click that link, just know that your comment will show up as just generic Facebook user in my comments, and I won't know who to say hi to. So let's say hi to a few people that have hopped on. I see Jason is watching from the other side of the door. And again, as you hop on the live or as you hop on the replay, say hi or hashtag replay. Let me know you are here. And with that, before the camera starts wigging out, I will go ahead and flip it. There we go. So you caught me. I was doing a little bit of cleaning. I have like months worth of squeegees and stir sticks that were in the other room drying. So I was just putting a few things away. So let me get these stir sticks put away. Shove them down in there. Okay, so tonight we are going to be making a fun little upcycled coffee latte cup. So I have 3 cutouts from the dollar store, and I wanted to grab a few things that I forgot. So I found these cute latte cups at the Dollar Tree, and I've had them for a while. They had like a paper design on them, kind of similar to this. They were kind of a fall paper design. So I sanded that off with 120 grit sandpaper, and it got it off. I mean, it's perfect. You can't even see a scrap, any lick of paper. So like Dollar Tree sometimes will have these. I did get the inspiration from this little mason jar that Refresh Restyle did. Hello, Miss Bonita. So Refresh Restyle, Debbie Westbrooks, she did the little mason jar. I happened to find a couple of these stragglers the other day at my Dollar Tree, so you could use a cute little mason jar. I also found this larger coffee cup and this larger mason jar. They're both easel things, but I think I might take the easel off. And as you can see, I already started to rip some of the paper off. So these would fit on here as well. Fits really cute on the mason jar. And if you don't want to hassle with the Dollar Tree, because you know, I can't always find everything that everyone else finds, you could always use our mason jar cutouts. The chocolate chips look great on that as well. But tonight we're going to use these little latte cups. I think it fits perfectly. We're going to be adding a fun little shaker dome. And then I have some buttons. And I have some sequins here. I also have a little bit of glitter if I get brave. So we'll be making a little shaker element to add to our coffee cup. So I also pulled out some of my mini icons. So this one is, sadly, it's a retired one. I may have one in my stash, I don't know. But like, of course, the coffee first. That's what it looks like. Heck yes would work. Eat, sleep, hustle. So I just kind of grabbed a lot of my mini icon transfers and started even pardon my French, like a boss. All of these would work perfect. So I wanted to use the Coffee First from the Snarky Empowerments, which is in stock. I really like the Not Today Satan. You could also use I'm Not Extra, You're Just Basic. I would love a probably Late for Something. From the You've Got This minis, the Shiitake Happens would be really cute. The rainbow would look cute under there. Today is the Greatest. You've Got This. This is the Shine Bright minis. It's also still in stock. Every Day is a Gift. I like the Be the Change. It fits really well with the circle dome. Shine Bright. The Sun, the Watts of Love, even the cute little light bulb. And then this is the Gold Digger minis, if you happen to have it. The I Am Enough, Gold Digger, Purpose Fuels Passion. So all of those would work. So I have those. And so what I started to do, I did do a little bit of pre-painting, but of course I didn't get finished. But I taped off the lid and kind of where the coffee wrap goes, and I painted those. So I painted the lid with Waverly plaster chalk paste, and oddly enough, I painted the coffee wraps with hazelnut, of all things. So that's what those colors are. And once I thought about it, you could probably paint the whole cup from the lid down in one color, especially if you're going to add like a paper wrap like I'm going to. So I just cut these from craft cardstock. It took me forever to make kind of the shape, and it's not perfect, but it's as close as I could get. And then I ran them through my embossing machine. And so there's a little bit of texture. So if you were going to use this paper wrap, hindsight, I probably would have painted the whole cup the same color, but I didn't think of that until I was done. So we'll do a little bit of painting. Again, I apologize. Hi, Margie. How are you? Welcome. So I'm just going to tape off where I've already painted. Marky says she's doing good. Everyone have a good weekend. And my apologies, I did not come live this weekend. I had to work Friday night until 9, so I put in 12 and a half hours. So needless to say, Saturday I was pooped. In fact, I didn't even get out of bed till 10. And then I didn't get ready until I wasn't ready for the day until 3. So I did not go live. My apologies. And I may not paint all these on air just because I'm trying to be a little bit more considerate of your time. Benita says she went to Colby to watch the grandkids play in a basketball tournament. Ooh, that was quite the road trip. Did you run into any snow? I heard there were parts of western Kansas that got snow on Saturday morning. So now that I have these taped off, I have all sorts of Waverly chalk paste colors. This one I used last week. It's Dusk. And then I have this Elephant, which is kind of a dark gray, which I think I might use that one. I think I'm going to use this Agave. I also have Cashew, and I may use Celery. And then again, I used hazelnut on the coffee wrap. And then I also have this mineral color, which I think I'll skip that one. I also have folk art black. You did run into snow on Saturday? Whew. Okay, so I'm going to put all those away. So I think I'm going to do the celery color on one of them. So we'll at least get that one painted. Ugh. So I'm just going to grab a paintbrush. And I did take the color all the way around to the side, but just for time's sake, I think I will just do the top side for now. I can go back in later and fix that. And it probably will need 2 coats. I believe this is like MDF, or it's some sort of pressed board or pressed cardboard. So it really sucks up the paint. Okay. Wash off my brush. Let's do this elephant next. Let's shake it. I noticed that after these sit a while, they do start to separate. I can't get that one undone. And if you're a sloppy painter like I am, the lid ends up sticking to the jar. We may not be using this color. Oh, I got it. I loosened it for myself. Actually, I haven't used this one yet. Oh, good golly. You can't see it, but my other camera is just flickering like crazy. I don't know what's going on. Okie doke. Okay, so this one is mineral. So it's a kind of a dark gray. I didn't want to do anything too flashy. Because there'll be sequins or buttons on the inside. Try and use all this paint up while I can. Okay, so we'll put that one. I'm gonna dry. Oh, let that brush down, and then let's get this agave out. I haven't used it for a while. Hence, I can't get the lid off. Ugh. And it's probably going to be crusty. Oh. Okay, let's get this paint going. I love this color. It's one of my favorites. So if you're watching, don't forget to hit that like button or that heart button. If you can, spread some of the chalk love around Facebook and YouTube. And as always, tag your crafty friends and invite them to watch along with you. I would greatly appreciate it. It kind of helps my little page be seen a little more. Okay, so let's plug in my drying tool. In hindsight, just to add in a little more design element, I probably would have painted the entire cup from the lid down in one color. And then you could have come in with some of the background transfers from Couture and done like an entire background. And then you wouldn't have to add this little wrap thing, but I didn't think of that till later. I mean, initially I wanted to add some background transfers, but I realized that my space was slightly limited. Okay, we'll get this one dry and then we'll kind of pizzazz it up a bit. Okay, I think I'll just throw that out. I have more paint in here than I will probably ever use. So I'm going to let these other two dry off camera, and then I'll finish them later. But at least I got a coat on there. And then we'll just work on this green one. Of course, I've already made a mess. Okay, let's cover that up for now. Okay, let's get this dry. So you've heard me talk about this month being Transferpalooza. So you can, you buy 3 transfers, you get 1 free. Let me just pull that up really quick. So you buy 3 transfers, you get 1 free. Well, this afternoon, Couture announced an additional incentive with that. You can get free shipping between now and the 20, is it say 29th? I can't read it. It's too it's too little for my eyes. Oh, yeah. Valid through, does it say March 28th? So anyway, at least today and tomorrow you can get free shipping. There is a code. I have all the information on my Facebook page, or it's actually there on screen as well. Let's see. It's through March 28th. Free shipping. The code word is Palooza. So there you go. Definitely something you might want to take advantage of. Okay, I think that is dry. So I'm going to carefully pull up my tape. Ah. Oh, well, I can fix that later. It pulled up a little corner of my lid, but there is our painted cup. So again, I cut a little cup wrap out of craft paper, and then I added some texture with an embossing folder. So I'm just going to add a little bit of adhesive tape and a little bit of wet adhesive tape. This is just double-sided adhesive. I use it a lot for my paper crafting. And then I'm going to come back in. I'm going to burnish all of that because that helps separate the non-sticky part, that backer sheet. And my glue doesn't want to come out. Oh, there it goes. Okay, so I'm just adding some wet adhesive in between those glue strips. And so then I'm going to pull the backer off of the tape. I just love when paper crafting and Couture collide. It's like the best of both worlds. So now I'm just going to add this to my cup. So there we have our cup wrap. So then we're going to bring in these 3-inch chalkable chips. These happen to be in white. You can also get them in black. Either one would look good. Today we're going to use the white. So I think it'll fit perfectly. These are 3 inches. These domes are actually 2.5 inside. And with the outer edge, they're about 2 7/8. So they just barely come, they don't even come to the edge. There's about a 1/16 or an 1/8 of an inch difference. What in the paint all over me already. If I don't get that off, it'll get everywhere. And then I'll be sad. Let's just stick that there. Okay. So I think I want to do Not Today, Satan. Oops. I think that one is quite appropriate. And I'm not going to fuzz because these chalk chips are, they're that gallery boutique board surface. So I'm going to drop that down a bit. So I'm not going to fuzz because they should be okay. Okay, I think that'll be, let's pull it to the left just a skosh. Okay, that looks pretty good. So I think we'll just stick to standard black or gray. I think in this case, because these are such muted colors, we'll just stick with black. So let me get a little squeegee. This is just a mini squeegee I've cut in half. Yeah, there is one that says no pant zone. So one says, things are about to get super weird. No pant zone. Are you kidding me? I want pizza, not your opinion. Be nice or leave. Probably late for something. I'm not extra. You're just basic. I'm yours. No refunds. This one would be kind of fun. Selectively social. There were rules. I saw that. Karma. So yes, Jason, you read that right. It says no pants zone. So I'm just dipping my squeegee into the chalk paste. I'm just going to cover up the silk screen area. I'm just going to wash this one off real quick and try to reduce the number of tools that I'm using, so I can reuse that. Okay, so I can take this off. So I'm just going to spray this transfer down with a little bit of water until I can get to it. That way the paste doesn't dry in the silk screen. So there is Not Today, Satan. Okay, so I think those lime green ones aren't bad, but these are a bit brighter. I could use those two colors, but I think the buttons in here would look really good. And I think I got these at Joann. I don't know how long ago. Not terribly long ago. So I think I'll pick some of the smaller buttons that are in here. I probably should get a bigger receptacle. I don't think I have a bigger receptacle. Un momento. Let's just use that. And we'll just dump all the beads or all the buttons in here while I fish for the ones I want. I think I'm just going to try to pick some of the smaller ones. This might not be small enough, but you don't have to put a whole lot in there. Of course, there aren't any small green ones. Unless they're all down at the bottom. Oh, there's one. So I'm just fishing out some of these small ones. You could, you could source some confetti. Did I make the coffee cup? No, I bought this at the Dollar Tree. But stay tuned. In the next couple of months, I might be able to make, maybe not this thick, but I bet I can put some together. I'm hopeful, cross fingers, going to be able to make some shaped cutouts here pretty soon. Okay, that one's going to be too big, I think. So let's look. These are a lot more natural colored, just kind of plain brown, but some of those might be kind of cute. You could use seed beads, which I have some of those I could dig out. Some of those dark brown ones. Some darker ones, I think. Let's see what that looks like for now. If you were brave, you could add glitter, and I'd stick more toward the chunky glitter. I don't have any of that. This is just regular glitter, but it would look cute too. I even thought about just basic regular coffee beans would look cute too, but I wasn't quite that daring yet. You could probably use coffee grounds. But I was using what I had. I have buttons. Okay, let's see. Oh, I dropped some of that glitter. I guess this one's going to have glitter in it. That one might be a little too big. Set me with that one. I need some different colors. I wish I had more green and turquoise. This might be too big. Let's add some more of these smaller beads. And they're going to get mixed up. I'm just kind of trying to put these here just to kind of see, to get a general idea of what it's going to look like. I wish I had more green. So I should probably leave that one off. Maybe. Or maybe I'll leave that one in there. Yeah, I don't have any. Of course, that's the only one. Go figure. let's just see what these other, there's some matte green ones that might work. And then we can take some of these brown buttons out. I'm going to end up dumping this all over. I can even get into it. Good gravy. When a sequin package stumps you. Well, I'm not dealing with those. I'm not going to waste your time trying to get. So let's see what's going to happen with this. I think you can still read it. Sequins, I think, would lay a little better, but I can't get into them. So I think I'm going to take that one out. Okay, so you want to put your mix of whatever you use, whether it be sequins, beads. And actually, I need to glue that one down. So let's do the same thing, but I think I might use hot glue, which I forgot to turn it on. Maybe not. Let's just try this and see what happens. Probably should have used hot glue, but I don't always I don't always like the way hot glue dries. It doesn't dry flat, and then therefore your piece doesn't dry flat. So I'm just using my double-sided tape. I would think if this could hold mini albums together, it should definitely be able to hold this on there. So let's get our glue back out. And this is just Tombow liquid glue. So I'm just putting it in between my double-sided adhesive. That double-sided adhesive will help the circle stick until the glue dries. And so I'll get that instant stick. Okay, and so I'm going to stick these back on here. One little green one. And then these, I believe, have some sort of film on them on the inside. They also have adhesive. They're supposed to be. Where is it on the? Maybe not. Well, the instructions said, oh, there it is. It's on the top side. So there's a piece of, so it looked a little cloudy, but it was because this protective layer was on there. And again, I'm going to come in with some, just a few little dots of wet glue. maybe. And it'll dry clear. Super glue would also work. Okay, I'm just going to stick this down. Let's get all these pushed to the middle. And I'm just going to plop that down. Okay. And then we just need to embellish it. And then those will just kind of shake around in there. I got a little bit of glue on the outside. Hopefully that's on the outside and not the inside. So there's our cute little shaker. Jason says, what an adorable little project. And then we can just come in with any kind of twine you want. You could come in with ribbon. Just make sure you don't get your glue all over the top side. I may have gotten some on the inside. Hey, Miss Cheryl, how are you? Thank you. So it says, not today, Satan. It'd probably work a little better with glitter. The buttons do kind of cover up the phrase, but once you shake it around, you can see it. So I'm just going to wrap some twine. Cheryl says she's doing well. I'm doing good. I think just plop that. I'm just going to tie it in a knot. And then when I wrap things like this, just so that like it pulls back and forth, I like to take this tail and go up and take this tail and go down and then retie it. And then it kind of keeps all of that together and it keeps your bow kind of in the center and it doesn't pull those different strands up and down. Just personal preference. And then we'll do, I haven't done a loopy bow like this in a while. So I'm just going to gather my loops. Might add another tail. And then we're just going to stick this bow right in the center. And I'm just going to tie it on. And just leave all of these hanging loose. Put that one toward the back. I'm down to the inside of my twine, so my ribbons all have a mind of their own. So there's our cute little shaker coffee cup. So I'll just do the domes of some of the other ones. So we'll leave this coffee cup. So let's do another one of these. we'll just get the dome ready. Which one do you think we should do? Did you see one earlier that floated your boat? Thanks, Margie. We could do Be the Change, which would be super appropriate for everything that's happened today. Purpose Fuels Passion. We could add the little Coffee First or Eat, Sleep, Hustle. You could even do, would this work? Let's get out another one of these. Hey, Amanda. Thank you. Amanda says it's super cute. So I did put a cart link in the description of the video that has all of the in-stock transfers available. I also put a link to these shaker domes that I've purchased on Amazon. It is not an affiliate link. And these again are the 2.5 inch domes. So they're 2.5 on the inside. They're 2 7/8 on the outside. So they fit perfectly with just a slight, maybe 1/16 of a gap. Here, let me show you. It might show it better on the black one. So there's just a slight edge on the outside. That's kind of why I prefer to use the white ones. Although, once you take this white adhesive backing off, you won't really be able to tell. So, even, that. I don't know whether I want to use white or black. I think we'll use white. So I painted this dark gray coffee cup, and then I painted kind of this agave blue cup. So we'll do one of those next. But you guys need to tell me what phrase you think I should use. Oh, we were going to see if, Be Nice or Leave works. Probably Late for Something is super appropriate in my life. So we've got Be Nice or Leave, Coffee First. You could do Heck Yes. Purpose Fuels Passion, or Be the Change. So what of those do you like? Or we could even just do the rainbow. Any of those? Margie says Coffee First. Anybody else have any thoughts? While you're voting, I'm going to see if I can battle this sequin package again. I'm bound and determined not to let it beat me. There's tape everywhere. Okay. I see where. Boop, 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 boop. It just about beat me, folks. So I think on this one we'll use sequins, because on this one I used the buttons. Bonita says Be the Change. So it fits. But so the mug fits, because the mug was the first one I ever thought of. Because this, even though this is white right here, it'll still show, because once I take that white backing off, and I could even drop it down so our sequins could fit down here. Okay, so let's open these up. So we'll use sequins this time. We can use any color since we'll be using these on the gray cup. Okay, I think there's tape. So you guys have to choose between coffee first or be the change. Oh, there was still tape on that one. I'm trying not to. Oh, that's exactly what I didn't want to do. Okay. We might have to flip a coin, folks. Okay, let's put those to the side before I make a huge mess with those. We need one more vote for coffee first or be the change. The next vote wins. With that, now that I've got that open, the coffee first would probably sell better. Then we got to figure out what color sequence we want to use. Let's try coffee first. I can always do be the change on the third one. I don't know. Yeah. Actually, Bonita, they probably won't sell at all, which is pretty much par for the course. Okay, I'm just going to roughly put that down. I think that actually looks really good right there. So I'm going to burnish that down. And the world is our oyster with colors. So I have all the colors of the rainbow, literally. So we're going to be using a gray. So Bonita says most people drink coffee. You're a minority. You don't like coffee. I don't like hot brewed coffee. For one, it's bitter tasting. Two, it's always too hot. But I do like cold brewed coffee because the way that it's brewed, it's not as bitter. And I also like cold drinks. I think we'll just go ahead and do black on this one. My mom doesn't like coffee either. She says she's not old enough yet. That's always been her joke. She's not old enough to have acquired the taste of coffee. So we're just going to do this one again black, and then we can do any kind of color sequin mix that we want. Oops, I forgot I was going to reuse my squeegees, and I forgot. Super cute. I love these mini icons. You can use them anywhere and everywhere. Oops. Of course, now that I fought to get this one open, I don't necessarily like the colors. So I was looking over at my other sequin mixes. I do like these, but let's see what other colors we have. Ooh, that would be pretty. There's some iridescent and white, silver, black, and gray. There's some bold colors, all green, which is what I needed for the other one, all red, and all pink. I think I like these. I'm still gonna leave my paint tape on, but let's just lay that down for fun because there's a few spots that I've missed. So now I get to wrestle with this one. Now that I know how it opens, it might be a little easier. So I just have to separate. Oh, good golly. I know there's tape up here. Tape up here. Just what you guys wanted to watch me do, open sequins. Okay. Oh. Okay. I'll just lay those down because I definitely want to use those. These are pretty. I love these iridescent ones. Of course, they're all ending up upside down. Let's add a few silver. Let's add a few. Here's iridescent white. Which those might show up better than just the plain white ones. These almost look blue. They're kind of an iridescent black. Let's put some of these down. These are kind of a gunmetal, matte black, kind of. I know they don't show up real well, but put a few plain white ones in there. They'll get off my finger. They're staticky. I think chunky glitter would probably work the best. I'm just going to dump them in there because patience. They'll end up right side up. And okay, I think let's see if that's enough. They won't get off my finger. Let's see if that's enough. I'm building up some serious static cling in there. Let's add a few more in there. think that's probably plenty. Okay. Let's get our glue back out. Push those towards the center. That one doesn't want to come off. Okay, remember we have, I'm just going to start, remember there's this film on the top. I'm actually going to leave that until I'm done gluing. That what might protect my top surface from the liquid glue I'm using. So then you peel off the adhesive. I'm just going to put a little bit of liquid glue on the bottom, just some dots, just to kind of help with the seal. And then I'm going to lay that down and kind of squish it. And then we can peel off. Once I know I've got it glued down, then I can peel that protective film off the top. And then we've got our other shaker. And if you're battling static cling, which there is a little bit of static going on, you can probably, I think I've heard you can wipe it down, like the inside of this down with a coffee filter and the surface of the chocolate chip, and that should cut down on some of that static. So then that's going to go right on top of there. And that's what this coffee cup will look like. It's super cute. So here's our first one. There's little buttons inside of it. Not today, Satan. And so then this will be our second one. And then I will come back in and I'll do the third one off camera, since we are at an hour. So let's just go through a few little bits of housekeeping. This is the last week of the month. So it is the last week to get this month's Club Couture transfer, which is Botanicals. It does come with 3 paste singles. This month's colors are Camel, Papaya, and Shimmer Melon. So this is a DIY monthly subscription kit. It does come shipped free to your mailbox every month. It does cost $21.99 US or $27.99 Canadian. There is a 3-month minimum commitment to sign up, but you can cancel at any time after the 3 months. Also, as a club member, you get a flat rate shipping of $5.99. I think regular customer flat rate shipping is $8.99. So there is another perk to being a club member. This month's customer promotion is Transfer Palooza. So you buy 3 transfers, you get 1 free, and you can stack that. So if you buy 6 transfers, you can get 2 free. If you buy 9 transfers, you can get 3 free. And also there is an additional club member perk. If you spend $100 this month, you get a free transfer tote and fuzz cloth for free. And also remember, I mentioned earlier that there is not only is it Transfer Palooza, but you get free shipping today and tomorrow with the code word Palooza. So take advantage of that. I do have to tell you that the Color of the Month Academia sold out a few days ago. So be watching for the April 1st Color of the Month. 1 more week to get the Happy Easter Swirls Try Me kit at 20% off. It comes with the 5x7 Happy Easter Swirls transfer, the double-sided 5x7 box frame, 2 chalk paste singles, 1 in Bumblebee, 1 in Peony, and a mini squeegee. And then as always, we have the Spring 2023 Premiums Perk Pass. If you like what you see and you would love to become a designer and also get 40% off of your products, a designership is a great way to do it. This one kit is $99, but there is an option to sign up as a designer to get the 40% off without buying a kit. That designer access pass is always $9.99. But if you choose to get product, this Spring 2023 Premium Perks Pack is the way to go. This one is the first one that includes not only paste singles, but it includes ink singles and an ink mat. And it also, for the first time, includes a C size transfer. So that oh hello there is an actual C size transfer. So lots of great promos going on. So once again, this is the cute little coffee cup shaker that we made. It says "Not Today, Satan." Super cute little project. If you don't find these at your Dollar Tree, you could also use the jar cutouts that Couture sells. You could also, I happened to find a couple of these little mason jars. Let's show the back side that you could use. I found them at my Dollar Tree. I also found this larger mason jar, which would work. And then I also found this larger coffee cup. So a lot of those would work. We'll do the giveaway here in just a minute, but I do want to let you know that I will be live again on Wednesday at 7:15 p.m. So I appreciate you hanging out with me this evening. Don't forget to do the check-in post on Wednesday morning, so that will enter you into the Happy Mail gift away drawing on Wednesday night. So let's go ahead and do our gift away this evening. Share screen. Chrome tab. So there's the random picker. Make sure you can see that. Okay, so let's push start. It looks like Miss Bonita is the winner again. So I owe you 2 Happy Mail giveaways. Woohoo! So I will pick those out tonight. I have to go to Woods and Durham tomorrow, so I will be right across the street. So I will drop those off to you tomorrow. Congratulations. Okie doke. With that, I'm going to hop off. Let's stop sharing the screen. So check again on Wednesday for the check-in post early in the morning. Come back here at 7:15 on Wednesday evening. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. I appreciate it, and I will see you later. Thanks for watching.